Hi, I'm Leanne. I'm a Lightworker and a mother to 3 special girls. I strive to continue learning, growing, and to collect new skills. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, and Akashic record reader and energy healer. I am so excited to share what I've learned and what I'm going to learn and the ups and downs of life. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Welcome to Life of a Lightworker podcast. Welcome to this week's episode. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to start it off with a card pull. It is from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and it is by Colette Baron-Reid. And I pulled card number 50. When I pulled this card, it just jumped out at me. It really wanted to be heard. So, I'm going to read from the book, and I also asked if I'm supposed to say the oracle message, the relationship message, the prosperity message, or the protection message, and they said oracle. So, I'll start with the essential meaning. So, no place like home. Authentically coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. And the oracle's message is, home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create. A place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as an observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here, in your house of your spirit and spirit. The way that this card resonates with me personally is I have been working really hard to be comfortable in my own skin and to show up as myself without letting my programming from my childhood and society tell me to dim myself, tell me to be someone I'm not, tell me that it's not okay to mess up. Messing up is beautiful. We should always strive to fully be ourselves, and if in the moment we're learning, we're stumbling, that's beautiful. That's an amazing thing to let other people witness, because then they don't feel like they have to be perfect. What a beautiful gift to give other people. I know for myself, when I see someone who I think is perfect stumble in their words or make a mistake, it humanizes them and it makes them feel more accessible. It feels like maybe I could be where they are. It's more attainable. So that's a beautiful gift to give somebody else, is to show them that you're vulnerable, to let them in to your safe place. Because usually you don't let people into your home, into your safe space, when you don't feel confident and comfortable with them. So being able to be comfortable and confident with everybody allows everybody to see you who you are and show up who you are in that moment. And it's okay to not be perfect. It's better not to be perfect. We're not supposed to be anything that we aren't right now. And coming to that realization where it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if you're perfect. If somebody thinks something negative towards you because you're not perfect, it's because they are working through their own thoughts and feelings about being perfect. And all of those conditioning thoughts that are limiting them, that are boxing them in. So it's just a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of you. And you triggering that in somebody else can help them recognize what they need to work on. So that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. That's helping people grow. That's one thing I've been really working on lately, is being comfortable, not being comfortable. And I think that is a huge part of doing mediumship or any sort of psychic work is being comfortable not being comfortable, because you never know what you're going to get. Never. It's always a mystery. And being comfortable in the unknown is something that can take practice. And sometimes no one's ever going to be really fully comfortable. And that's fine. Just be confident that you being uncomfortable is where you're supposed to be. And maybe it's not supposed to feel great. That's part of the lesson. That's part of how it's supposed to be. And I know sometimes during like a session or a reading, like I come across as confident because I succumb to my non-confidentness. I know I'm not going to be confident, so I'm just going to show up as me. I'm just going to show up, let spirit work through me, and just say what I need to say and not hold back. I do my best not to hold back. I'm not perfect by any means. And there's lots of times where I'm like, oh, I should have said what I was thinking. But there's going to be a reason why you didn't. And that's a good lesson to learn, is to fully just say everything that comes to mind. I'm still working on that. I am better at it than I used to be, but it still pops up once in a while. And it kind of irks me when I don't say it, and then later on I think, oh, I should have said it. I'm very competitive with myself, so it really pushes me in the moment to say everything, because I don't want to later on kind of regret not saying it. I'm probably more competitive with myself than I am with other people, which really pushes me to be as, I guess, authentic as I can. Is that I'm kind of pushing myself and almost like racing myself to be the best that I can be in most ways. So I'm always running down that line. And I also know that I need to slow down and enjoy being on that race instead of just going to the finish line. I know that's part of my journey too, is learning to slow down. That is something that has always been very hard for me, is slowing down. But everyone has their challenges and everyone has their things that they're working on at the moment. And I like to try to do 1 or 2 things at a time. I know there's other things I need to work on, but they're going to be down the line when I have had a good chunk of what I'm working on at the moment. So I don't want to get overwhelmed. And unless it comes across from spirit that this is something I have to work on right now in order to help facilitate my growth, I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I just let spirit and I let my soul tell me where I need to go. That's probably one of the most freeing things I have come to realize, is letting my soul do the work, letting my soul do the guiding, because my soul has a much better perspective and higher view and knows what to do. It has the guidebook. It has the map. Why wouldn't I let somebody who has the map navigate? I'm not going to let the person in the back seat that has half the map and has foggy goggles dictate where I'm going to go. I'm going to let the person that has the full map, who has perfect vision or the perfect glasses for what they need, they can see clearly, do the guiding. I'm going to let them be my navigator. So in essence, I like to listen to my soul instead of my human self. I just trust it more. I sure didn't listen to my soul for a long time. I let the conditioning of the world, my human self, all that stuff get in the way of listening to myself, my intuition, my inner guidance, my instincts, my just raw human self normally is quite tapped in. Like, our intuition is fully developed. We just have built all these blocks and all these things on top of it so that it gets convoluted. We can't see it. We don't recognize it. And in order to see your intuition in its full extent, you have to look at it, you have to recognize it, and you have to see that it's real. You can't disregard it. You can't leave it in the dust. And there's lots of things you can do to help strengthen your intuition. I should say strengthen, it should be uncover your intuition, unlock your intuition. And with my course that I have a visualization that I channeled to unlock intuition. And it's really beautiful, and I'm really excited to share that with all the people that are going to take my course, because it's meeting you where you are. It's taking what you're comfortable with and exploring it. You are maybe just want to open the door a crack. That's fine. In a couple months, you want to open it all the way? Perfect. If you want to just open it all the way right at the beginning, sure, go right ahead. It's completely customizable to you, and it can be revisited as many times as you want. And when you're in there, you can explore, you can really sink into your intuition and really trust your intuition. And that's really exciting for me. I'm really, really glad I channeled that. It feels really expanding and exciting, and I love it. I just love it so much. It's probably one of my favorite visualizations that I've channeled. I really, really enjoy that one. And if you take my on-demand intuition class, you can get that too. It's actually on the first week you get that visualization along with some other ones that will help prepare you for diving into your intuition and uncovering what you really are. We're recognizing our souls. We are becoming one with our souls by listening to what your soul is giving you, what the universe is giving you, and connecting with all the things that you want to connect with, and helping you along that journey. And this course has all the base skills that I wish I had had when I started out. All the things that would have helped me, that I did uncover along the way, but if I was handed this at the beginning, it would have given me a comfortable base to start from. Developing my intuition, listening to my intuition was one of the best things I have ever done. It has helped me in all aspects of my life, and I really love it. It really ignites this passion and this joy in my heart where I want to just share it with others, and I want other people to experience what I'm experiencing, because it has impacted my life so much. I really love it. It feels so right, and I want to help other people feel this way too. So much. It makes me so happy. I'm so glad that I can share it with you. And if you have any questions about intuition, or if you have any questions about intuition or my course, please send me a message. You can message me on Instagram. You can message me through my website. You can message me on Facebook. I implore you to come to me with your questions. I would love to hear them. And I'm on, like I said, Instagram, it's Spruce Energy Healing. On Facebook, Spruce Energy Healing. And my website is www.spruceenergyhealing.com. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'm sorry I didn't do an episode last week. I was sick. But that's life, right? You just gotta roll with the punches. I hope you guys have a great week. And hopefully I'll be able to talk to you again next week.